spread right across the world to the west as well. So now you've got a situation where there's been a limited nuclear war. In the Middle East, there's a pandemic that really is sweeping across the world, and really is killing people very visibly. And you've got this totalitarian military lockdown in all the governments in the Western world, because everyone's going to be in a panic about all of this. And the real war starts, something that would be justifiably called the Third